911, what's the location of the emergency?
My daughter is missing.
What's your address, ma'am?
She's gone. We can't find her anywhere. I've called all her friends.
How old is she?
11.
Okay, what's her name, ma'am?
This tragic story begins with a frantic 911 call from a terrified mother. The footage you are about to see captures the last known moments of 11-year-old Carlie Brucia, who was abducted in a broad daylight by a violent predator. Despite being reported missing by her parents within half an hour of her disappearance, Carlie's case would be one of the most heartbreaking and widely publicized in recent history. The nightmare began on 31st January 2004. Carlie had spent the night at her friend's home and was walking home to watch the Super Bowl. When she didn't arrive, her concerned mother Susan and stepfather Steve began a frantic search. When they could not find her, they decided to ask for help and dialed 911.
911, what's the location of the emergency?
My daughter is missing.
What's your address, ma'am? And your phone number? Okay. Has she been missing before?
No, she had a fight with her girlfriend and she decided to walk home. And we've been driving around for about an hour and a half. And now it's not an hour and a half walk. She's gone. We can't find her anywhere. I've called all her friends.
How old is she?
11.
And when was the last time that she was seen?
It was at 6 o'clock, Steve. Around 6 o'clock.
And she was at a friend's house?
Yeah.
Okay, what's her name, ma'am?
Carlie, C-A-R-L-I-E.
And last name?
Brucia, B-R-U-C-I-A. She's just shy of 5 feet.
Okay.
Following the call, police immediately issued a "Be on the lookout" Bolo alert. They searched the surrounding area for 4.5 hours but found nothing. The initial suspect was Carlie's stepfather Steve, but he was ruled out after his alibi was confirmed. Steve, however, mentioned another name, Ron Sockwait, who was dating the mother of Carlie's friend at whose house Carlie had slept over. Ron told the police that he had left for work early before Carlie woke up and was already at his workplace. After verifying his statement, he was also cleared as a suspect. Carlie's friend mentioned that Carlie had expressed disappointment with her family. This raised the possibility that she may have run away of her own free will. The family's worst fears were realized when surveillance footage from a local car was surfaced, showing a man approaching Carlie, grabbing her by the arm and leading her away. The chilling video was broadcasted on news stations and hundreds of tips poured in. The man in the video was soon identified as 37-year-old Joseph Smith, an auto mechanic with a long criminal history. Joseph was convicted 13 times in the last 10 years of various crimes. What's even more disturbing is that just before Carlie's abduction, a judge had been requested to issue a warrant for his arrest due to probation violations, but the necessary paperwork was not completed. 2 days after Carlie vanished, police located and arrested Joseph Smith. He was brought in for questioning, and what followed was an intense interrogation.
In this room is about the truth. Okay? It's the most important thing that goes on in this room.
During the interrogation, Joseph initially denied any involvement but eventually requested a lawyer.
I was already advised to talk to a lawyer.
He was not at all serious about the whole incident.
Hey,
Did you say something?
do you think that I could smoke or not?
Later, Joseph was transferred to jail, where he finally got to call his brother John. However, the most damning evidence came from a recorded jailhouse phone call between Joseph and his brother John. In the call, Joseph confessed to the unthinkable. John asks, "Did you choke her too hard?" And Joseph replies, "Yes." 5 days after Carlie disappeared, police, guided by information from Joseph's brother, finally found Carlie's body behind a local church. An autopsy later revealed the horrific details of her final moments. Joseph kidnapped, brutally assaulted, and murdered Carlie, Joseph's DNA was also found on her body. Joseph Smith was found guilty of first-degree murder, kidnapping, and aggravated child abuse. He was sentenced to death by lethal injection. While awaiting a new sentencing hearing in 2021, Joseph Smith died in prison at the age of 55. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more internet stories.